Hello everyone, welcome to my online class and again this is teacher Ajay. So today's lesson is all about multiplying and dividing of decimals. But in this video I will divide this into two so that the part 4 won't be very long. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start with multiplying. So what I have here, multiplying decimals by one digit whole number. Okay, one digit whole number. So meaning it's a whole number. The first thing you got to do is to rewrite the whole uh, problem in a vertical form. Okay, so that's what we always do, right? Even when we do whole numbers, we always rewrite the problem in a vertical form. So look at this. What are the things that you gotta do? The second step you gotta do after rewriting, you have to multiply them like whole numbers, and then only at the end of the product, only you insert the decimal point for your answer, so that you won't be confusing. So what we have here, it's like, okay, what do you have here? Look at this problem. 1.346 times 4. Meaning, as this suggests to us that treat them like a whole number. So it's like we are taking this out, right? It's like we are taking this out and multiply them normally. But then again, it's there, okay? That's what this uh, uh, rule says. Okay, so if you multiply this like a whole number, so it's just simply as, of course we've learned this in grade 3, grade 4, and grade 5. So multiply it. 4 times 6 is 24. That's 4 there. Okay, let me take this one out. So that's 4, and we have 2 there, right? Because it's 24. Maybe I'll write it there. Oh, sorry. Okay, I did not include that so it would look more real here. So what I have here, we get again 24, right? So we got bring down 4, carry up 3, carry up 2 there. So 2. So 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 is 18. So you get 8 here, and then bring down 8, carry up 1. Okay, carry up 1. So we have 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1, that will be 13, right? So we get bring down 3, then again carry up 1 on top. Okay, so then let's continue. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's what happened here. So actually there's no decimal there, right? Remember? But then after you get the product, put back again your decimal place. Okay, so you put it back, and what happened? Of course you get your decimal place there. So you also, so how many decimal places we get here? We get 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. So the same thing you're gonna do here. 1, 2, 3. You move back your decimal place or decimal point 3 decimal places, and that's how you get the answer. Okay, now let's try to do this. We get here multiplying decimals by decimals. So this is different. We get both numbers, our multiplier and multiplicand are in decimal form. So what we get here, again, first thing, write them in a vertical position. So what we have here, we got 0.04. Okay, so that's, hold on, 1.346. Okay, this is actually the original form there. And then what's that? Add up 0. So that's actually how it is supposed to look like, right? Okay, now what happened here? Again, remember what I said? Multiply them like a whole number. So how are we gonna do that? Okay. Okay, so sorry, that's a different explanation there. Multiply them like a whole number, so meaning we gotta take out this one and we're gonna take this one. Okay, now remember we only have two decimal places here, so that you won't get lost or you won't be confused, take out this 0, because this 0 actually by right is not included in this. It's just a representation that your whole number place is 0. Okay, so now let's move on. So here, so since we are trying to make this in a whole, as a whole number, we have to imagine that this is a whole number now. So do the multiplication. So what we do here is like 4 times 6 is 24, bring down 4, carry up 2 on top, then 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. So 8, bring down 8, carry 1 up, then 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So bring down 3, carry a 1 up. Okay, carry 1 up. Okay, later I'll just do. Okay, carry 1 up. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So that's how you get 5,384. Then you're not finished yet, because we have another, the tens place in the decimal here is 0. So might as well include that. Okay, so we get 0 times 6. So remember your multiplication. So since this one is here, so you write it down here. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. So now add them up. Get to add them up, right? Remember? Yeah, forget the addition sign. So we get 4. It's you may put a 0 there, so or you may not. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 0 is 8. 3 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 0 is 5. Then we got nothing there, so 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay. Actually, remember we have to imagine that there are whole numbers there. Okay, I just took it out. Okay, so what we do now, remember how many decimal places did we move this problem? 5, right? This is the original, that's the original number, and we have this original number with the 0 there. Put it back now. So after you got the product, you have to put it back, and now you have to count how many decimal places. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the trick is you count how many decimal places does this problem have. You have 5. How? Look at this. 1 tens place, hundreds place. So that's 1. You add them all up. Okay, so we have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 decimal places. So that's how you're gonna do and place your decimal point. How? From right to left. So that's how, this is how we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So meaning your decimal point will be here. And now one more thing you gotta do, don't forget, since you get no whole number there, you must put 0 there to represent the whole number. Okay, so that is how you get your answer. Again, rewrite, then multiply them like a whole number. Try to just imagine you take them out, take out all the decimal point, and after that when you finish and you already have your product, then you put back your decimal point again and count how many decimal places. Since this problem have 5 decimal place all in all, you have to sum it up as what I explained earlier. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you get 5. Then start from right, the last digit from the right, move to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you put your decimal point there, and since you don't have any other number there, the whole number is 0, you write down 0 just to represent the whole numbers place. Okay, that's it for this problem. Now I have another solution here. Now, in multiplying decimals by 10, hundreds, and thousands. Okay, now let's look at this example. We have 10 times 9.876. Okay, when you have this, okay, multiplier, 10, 100, and 1,000, all you got to do when you say you have this number 9.86, you just move the decimal point 1 place to the right. You need not to do any solution or workings. Just move 1 decimal place if you have 10. You see? So 9.876 or 10 times 9.876 is, the answer is 98.76. Just move 1 decimal place. Okay, using the same problem, we have 100 now as our multiplier. So 100 times 9.876. Now you have 100. If you have 100, move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Okay, to the right. So meaning, if you have here, it is your decimal place or decimal point, move 2 decimal places, you have 1, 2. So that's how you get 987.6. Okay, I hope you understand that. Now, one more thing. If you have this problem, you have 1000 times 9.876. So, no, sorry, this one is 3 decimal places. Okay, so all you got to do is to move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So that's how you get this answer. So if this is 9.876 or 1000 times 9.876, 3 decimal place or 3 places to the right, you have 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 9,876. Okay, you can write 0, or you may not write it down because that's already a whole number. So that is how to multiply decimals by 10, hundreds, and thousands. Okay, one more here. Oh, we have so many. There's so many ways you can really multiply decimals. Here we are now finding the product using the relationship between decimals and fractions. So look at this example. We have 12 is a whole number. 12 times 10.4. So how you gotta do this? So try to recall your relationships between decimals and fractions. Okay, how? So if you have 12, if you want to make 12 is a whole number. If you want to make this into a fraction, it's just simply as 12 over 1. And that's what happened here. See, 12 over 1. And then we have 10.4. Now, 0.4 here, we have what? How many decimal place? That's 1 decimal place, so it's on the 10th place. If you cannot remember there or you cannot recall this, you better go back to our previous videos on this. Okay, so let's move on. So what we have here now, converting this decimal number into a fraction. So we have 104 over 10 because you only have, yeah, on the tens place. So how? Then after that, as simple as that. You try to remember your multiplication skills involving fractions. So just multiply them straight away. Numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So what we get here, if you're gonna solve that, maybe using your calculator, you can end up with 1248. Or let's try to do this one at a time. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 1, 2. 1 times 4, okay, here, 4. Was this 0, teacher? I'm just putting that, okay? Okay, 1 times 4 is 4. You can take it out if you want to. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. Then, add them up. So that's your answer, 1248. So what happened? Your numerator is 1248 over, okay, 1 times 10 is 10. So that's it. After that, now you already, since this is tens place, so you just write 1248 and move one decimal place to the left because it's in tens place. That's how you get your answer. Okay, one more example here before we end up this problem topic. So we get 1.6 times 3.4. Again, we are using here the relationship between decimals and fractions. Okay, so 1.6 times 3.4. So how are you gonna convert this into a fraction? So it's as simple as that's only one decimal place, so that means this is on the tens place. Your denominator will be 10. So we have 16 over 10 times, again also this one is on one decimal place, so that will be 34 over 10. As simple as that. Then multiplying them, so we have 544 as our numerator. This one, 16 times 34, 544 as your numerator. Then your denominator, 10 times 10 is 100. So after that, you just write 544. Then after that, try to move how many decimal place for 100 in relationship between fractions and decimals. So that's 2 decimal place to the left. So we get 1, 2. And that's how you get your answer, 5.44. I hope you understand this video, everyone, and I will see you again on the next video regarding division with regarding finding the quotient between decimals. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again on the next video.